Hey guys, welcome to PCube, where we watch and talk about music as classical musicians.
Today's song is a request from one of our supporters on Buy Me a Coffee. This song is from J Bones. So first of all, thank you for your song request and for your support. This song has a very, very cute name and a very, very rhyming band name. So it's Hocus Pocus by Focus. Which the moment I saw this name, I was like, we should definitely do it. But I'm excited. For this video, it's from the video he sent us. It's from the Midnight Special. It's a live performance that he did there, and I've never heard their name, but Hocus Pocus by Focus sounds a little familiar. I think I maybe saw it in the comments like long ago that you guys suggested, but finally we got the chance to do it now. So let's see what we are up to here. Okay, let's just make too many things happen. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna let him sing first before but otherwise, like before that, I was gonna talk about his face expressions.
I have to say that it really meets my expectation, because when I heard the name of the song, I was like, that couldn't be a normal song. It should have something like it should be something like that. But as he started singing and doing this yodeling thing, and switching his voice, it reminded me a little bit like Sound of the Music. I don't know if I remember the name correctly, but there was a scene that they were playing something with the puppets, I think, and they were singing also something, and they were using this technique also there, and it's just matched. Suddenly, it reminded me of that. I mean, there's nothing has to do with the song, but it just was a
Technique,
personal
yeah.
reminder.
Yeah, that's very cool. Okay, now that I think we got at the surprising parts, I'm gonna go a little bit back where he starts singing. let's just wait here and then we're going to listen to the rest of it all at once. His singing ability, it's amazing. Amazes me every time. That I know that we heard it once and then he's kind of repeating the same thing, but the way that he uses his mouth and he opens and goes through different placings, it really reminds me of classical music. I don't know what, I guess it's kind of like a rock or progressive rock band, which if it's progressive rock, they have like classical influences. But I love that it's just so like the singing, like at this first glance you feel like, oh, it's funny, I mean it's like interesting, but when you get deep in it, it's actually amazing. And he's using like a lot of different techniques, and he's actually a pretty good singer. I've never heard him sing anything else, but really reminds me of the classical singers, the techniques that he's using, and the fact that he's playing the organ and singing at the same time, especially with all those like chords changing super quickly. It's so amazing because like singing like that, I feel like it needs a lot of like focus and like a lot of awareness on your body.
I think the reason that they call themselves focus is not on them, because you when you want to play some music, especially when it's a little more complicated, you need to focus, but that's not a very exceptional thing that it's just for them. But I think the reason that they named them focus was because of the audience, because they took your whole focus when they perform, because so many things are happening and so many cool things are happening and very complicated that it just takes your whole focus. I mean, I don't remember the last time I was this focused when I was listening to music. And I have to give a very big credit to the drums also. He's also making some, especially one time he was making very cool upbeat rhythms. It was so cool. He's doing a very, very good job.
Yeah, I want to take a chance for the second half of the video, like take a minute and listen to the guitars more, because I know they're doing a lot of different stuff, but I feel like my entire attention was on the harmonies in the organ, but also his singing and a little bit of a drum, because he was doing a little bit of a solo here and there. But I think the guitars are doing so many cool jobs. So let's try to listen to those.
Wow, this dude is crazy. It's just amazing how many different tools he can just get and make sound from them, and not even like, yes, like a couple notes. He uses in every instrument or his voice the extended techniques of
Yeah.
them, like in the flute also, like the techniques that you have to know how to, play classically and like that, and then you get to the extended technique, like the techniques that are extended, like just discovered in the modern times, most of them. And then you have to really practice these techniques, and they're not easy. And
No.
it's just so crazy. And I have to say that last time that he started doing the same like the theme, that he did it a couple times, that he started to this, because at first my ear was like, yeah, he's singing like da 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 da, like he's just switching, but it's just a whole like theme. But in the last time that he sing, he was like making more accent to this high pitched thing. And that time I was like, he's doing something like he's creating something like polyphony, because the notes that he was doing in the up, he was singing with a high pitch. It was a melody itself, and if I'm not wrong,
I
it
think
was
it's
the
just a
melody
line
that
now.
he was playing,
Yeah.
the line that he was playing with the organ.
Yeah.
And it was so cool
I
to
think,
just,
yeah.
yeah, wow, I'm just so speechless.
It was so cool, like the fact that even though I'm gonna talk about the guitars in a second, but the whole thing, even though it looks really, I guess, entertaining, and I know that it's like something, I don't know, like fun to watch, but at the same time, like it requires a lot of serious practice, because all of them are so tied together. But also from the, like, a songwriter or composition standpoint, everything was so tight as well. Everything was so well planned, like the harmonies in the organ that they were repeating, like it was kind of like creating a little bit of a ostinato with the chords, for the most part when he was singing the main theme, but then that was matching some of the lines that he was singing, and then the parts that the guitars would, or like the other instruments would take over. I loved in the guitars the fact that everything was so articulate and very clean, even though the song is a fast song, and especially in some of the interludes they were taking it even faster. So, but the fact that you could still hear every single note in both of the guitars were so amazing. It was not distorted, it was very clean. And this is a live performance. So the fact that they were doing it like live, I don't know, it's just, I'm just speechless. I feel like I can't show emotions enough because I'm a little sick, but I am very I am very amazed by the whole thing. I am now very invested to like listen to more of them. I don't know who they are. I've never heard their name. If they have other
Yeah, that's
songs,
crazy.
yeah. But I feel like one more thing, and then I'll give it to you. I guess the Hocus, but the name of the song also really matches. I guess, like, I don't know, the vibe of it, because it takes you to, it amazes you first of all, but also I guess it just takes you to somewhere that is not in this world, but it's not like something angelic or like you're in the sky or something. It creates something kind of like Alice in
Like a
Wonderland when they were like
wonderland.
going
Yeah.
through maze of things. So it's just something that you would hear because of all the like the yodeling and also the repetitive stuff that was happening. It just takes you to like a hypnotic world maybe, but not that serious. It's all like fun and games, because it's just like the way that he's also performing, and also his like face impression, like the mimics that he was doing in his face. It's like, oh my god, that's just like a masterpiece, I feel like.
Yeah, and it was very funny that, as you said, that I'm going to focus on the guitars now, for the second
Yeah,
half. Exactly, a
I
small
know.
guitar solo
I thought
came.
about
I was
that.
like, oh, She
Perfect
predicted the
timing.
future.
Perfect timing. Yeah, it was fun.
It showed that the guitar players are also very crazy and very talented, but it was maybe it was just this song that the focus was mainly on the person who was singing and also other stuff and also the drums. I can't help myself, but I really would love to hear this small part with that I realize that it's a polyphony. One more time, if you can play
Sure.
that part again. You see this?
That was so cool. I don't know.
The exact name that you could hear it with the organ and also his voice. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I am just mostly amazed at the fact that he's playing and singing. I know a lot of people do that, but I don't know. I feel like it's very different when you're like singing like that. And also the playing is also not, the chords were changing super quickly, even in the beginning of it. And because I also always have a hard time doing that, I can't do that and then be like really good in both of them, sing and play. So that's just people who do that. They're just like, I admire so much. So yeah, that's very interesting. I really want to go and see what else they have actually. I see there is an extended version of this song, but because Jay Bones wanted us to listen to the live version, which I think it was the right choice, because I feel like not knowing what's gonna happen and then just listening to the studio doesn't have the same effect, or the audio version. So I'm happy that we listened to the live version of it. It was very cool, and maybe in the future we can explore them more. I have no idea if they have any other things, but yeah, that was such a nice surprise, and we hope you guys also enjoyed watching us watch this. And thank you, Jay Bones, again for this perfect song suggestion. We really enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and drop your comments below if you want to support us more. There's a Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. We'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.
Bye.